In this video, I'm going to share the 10 best movies on Netflix in 2024 so far. Some of them will shock you, some of them will delight you, but all of them are worth watching. You might not agree with all my picks, but you'll love the diversity and quality of these films. And who knows, you might find some hidden gems that you've never heard of before. So let's jump right into the countdown. Starting our list at number 10, we have Lift. Now, if you're looking for a good heist comedy, you might want to skip this film and watch something else. This movie was one of the most anticipated movies of 2024. It's about a bunch of thieves who try to steal gold from a plane in midair. But honestly, the movie didn't offer anything new or exciting. Despite the promise of adrenaline-pumping action, Lift feels more like it's coasting on autopilot than soaring. So if you have nothing else to watch, then it's a decent way to pass the time. And that's the reason I kept it at the 10th position. Next, we have a quirky rom-com that landed on Netflix on Valentine's Day called Players. This movie is a good choice for a casual and lighthearted watch, especially if you like the actors or the genre. It is about a sports writer who falls for a war correspondent and tries to prove that she is ready for a serious relationship. What's really cool about Players is how it takes a deep dive into modern dating culture while keeping it light and funny. Despite some viewing the plot as predictable, it's the execution that gives the movie its spark. It's like even if you can guess how it ends, watching Rodriguez and her friends try to figure it all out is where the fun really lies. Coming up next is a science fiction drama, Spaceman. The moment I saw Adam Sandler's name attached to this, I knew we were in for something special. In this movie, he's playing an astronaut named Yakub, who goes on a solo mission to investigate a mysterious dust cloud beyond Jupiter. And it's not like his other roles where he's all loud and stuff. Here he's more quiet, kind of sad, dealing with some heavy stuff from his past. On his journey, he meets a strange alien creature who helps him cope with his loneliness and troubled past. They kind of become pals, which sounds weird, but their interactions are pretty touching and funny too. I would recommend this movie to anyone who likes science fiction, drama, or Adam Sandler movies. Next, we have a German action movie, 60 Minutes. The movie seems to cater to fans of action cinema, particularly those who enjoy fast-paced, emotionally driven narratives. It is about an MMA fighter who races against time to attend his daughter's birthday party. If he doesn't get there within an hour, he will lose her custody forever. He also has to deal with some dangerous people who are angry that he skipped a big fight. It's a fast and fun movie that is full of adrenaline and excitement, with some impressive stunts and car chases. While it might not break new ground in the genre, it still offers enough excitement and heart to keep viewers engaged. Next on our list, we have Good Grief. It's a comedy drama that was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Picture. This one's a great pick if you like movies that make you laugh but also hit you right in the feels. It's about this guy Mark, whose life flips upside down when his husband Oliver dies suddenly in a car accident. But things get even more complicated when Mark finds a note revealing Oliver's secret, including an apartment in Paris and a confession of meeting someone else. To clear his head, Mark takes his best friends on a trip to Paris, and the journey becomes a chance for Mark to uncover the truth, deal with his grief, and maybe even find some healing. The movie is filled with a lot of humor and charm, but it also has some sad and poignant moments. My next pick is not for everyone, but if you like animated fantasy movies, then this one is for you. Orion in the Dark is a fun and uplifting movie that can be enjoyed by kids and adults alike. It's about a boy named Orion who is afraid of the dark and meets a friendly creature named Dark who helps him overcome his fears. The movie is filled with lots of humor and heart, and I can tell you, it's a cute and charming movie that teaches a valuable lesson about facing your fears and finding your inner strength. The movie also has a colorful and expressive animation style that suits the story and the characters. Coming up next is a documentary movie, Bitconned. This movie exposes one of the first high-profile cases of the crypto era. It tells the true story of a crypto company named Centratech that scammed millions of dollars from investors by creating a fake cryptocurrency and a fake CEO. It shows the dark side of the cryptocurrency craze and reveals how easy it was for the scammers to exploit the unregulated and hype-driven market. The movie also shows the lavish and reckless lifestyles of the scammers, who spent their ill-gotten money on cars, parties, and celebrities. It has some shocking and surprising twists, especially when the identity of the fake CEO is revealed. I would recommend this movie to everyone. Please give it a chance. Coming up next is again a documentary that shows the dangers lurking in online dating. It makes you think twice before you just go swiping right on someone. Lover Stalker Killer tells the true story of how auto mechanic Dave Kropa became embroiled in an online dating nightmare that resulted in years of stalking, harassment, and finally a murder. What's fascinating here is how the documentary plays with your perceptions. At first, it seems like you know exactly what these two characters are up to, but as you get deeper into it, you find out the real surprising truth. The movie is well-made and well-paced, and it keeps the viewer engaged and curious throughout. I think this movie is a captivating and cautionary tale that exposes one of the most bizarre and twisted cases of the online dating era. Coming up next is my favorite movie of 2024 so far, Society of the Snow. It is based on the harrowing true story of a Uruguayan rugby team that survived a plane crash in the Andes Mountains in 1972. Film focuses on the psychological and emotional turmoil of its survivors, who were forced to turn to cannibalism of their dead friends to stay alive. I believe the film truly stands out for its humanistic portrayal of this tragic event. The cast includes unknown Uruguayan and Argentine actors, which provides a level of authenticity. The movie shows how the survivors cooperated and supported each other in one of the most hostile environments on the planet. I would recommend this movie to anyone who likes true stories, and for the fans of survival movies, it's a must-watch. My top pick hasn't even been released while I am making this video, but just looking at the trailer and the buzz around it, I can already tell this one's going to be a blockbuster. Damsel is taking the fairy tale genre to new heights, featuring a strong and clever female lead in an unexpected perilous adventure. Directed by Juan Carlos Fresnadillo, it stars Millie Bobby Brown as Princess Elodie. She's set to marry a charming prince, only to uncover a shocking plan that his family aims to sacrifice her to a dragon to settle an ancient debt. Stuck in a dragon's cave, she has to use her wits and will to survive. Millie Bobby looks amazing in the lead, and the dragon also appears very realistic and scary. Can't wait to see how it turns out. So these are the 10 best movies that you can enjoy on Netflix. I hope you enjoyed this video and found some new movies to watch. For future videos, please subscribe to our channel, WatchSandy. Until then, goodbye.